Guys. How's it going? I hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini for April 18th through April 30th. And I did want to say that I am so sorry your reading is late. I was actually feeling a little bit under the weather past couple of days. I'm starting to feel better. I didn't forget about you, Gemini. I'm so sorry. But I will be starting with you guys second. So since we're still in Taurus season, next set of readings that start on May 1st, I'll go to Taurus, and then I'll do Gemini, and then I'll figure out the rest of the order of all the other signs later. But I just wanted to apologize. So anyway, I've pulled all your cards here, Gemini, and we'll get into your reading in just a moment. I've also pulled your oracle cards ahead of time that we'll go over at the end. But also wanted to say for anyone else tuning in that isn't a sun, rising, or moon Gemini, this reading can still resonate for you, as we know that we all have each zodiac sign spread throughout our birth chart. So if you know your birth time, you can always look up online on just Googling it and finding out your birth chart placements. You can find out, where your other placements are. So always feel free to check out my other zodiac readings on this channel as well. So just wanted to put that out there. And then also, whenever you do see this reading, it is meant for you. So for instance, it could resonate for you 6 months in the past or 6 months in the future, or even a year or two. It totally depends, since time is fluid and relative. So hopefully there will always still be messages that are relevant and resonate for you, whenever you see this. So also real quick, I take a picture of all the cards at the end. So if you're not watching the live, or even if you are watching the live and you want to take a look at the cards at a later time, you can do that by clicking my description box below or going to my website, MalesseaMagicLight.com. And then once there, you just click on the Facebook link, and then on Facebook, scroll down, find the Gemini reading, and the first comment under the reading post will be one photo of everything. And it's also a way for me to keep a record of the reading. I know that we have the video, but since it's hard for me to, for you guys to see me and the cards, even though I show them to you, it's kind of nice to see it, all spread out at the end. So anyway, with all that being said, also I wanted to say 2 thanks for your support just by watching, sharing, liking the video. It really helps my channel as I'm starting to build it. So I really appreciate that. And also, if you like this video too and you want to subscribe, it is free. All you have to do is click on the bottom bell icon on the right and just make sure that it's active. I think it turns blue when it's active. And you can sign up for to get all notifications of all my videos, or you can just do certain zodiac signs. It's totally up to you. So, all right. Now that we're done our intro, let's do a quick sound bell here for you, Gemini, and then we will get into your reading. So this helps to ground us, and it's just also for some general healing. So if you want to, you can take a deep breath in and out whenever you like. Okay, Gemini. I hope that everyone is doing well whenever you see this, day or night, and wherever you are in the world. If you're new, welcome. And if you're back, coming back, welcome back as always. So we're going to talk about your first main 6 tarot cards here, and then get into your tarot confirmation cards. So the first row, even though this reading is super late, and today is the 25th, we're still picking up energy from the recent past. Okay, what is recent? You have to judge for yourself, since it is a general reading, right? I said it could resonate 6 months in the past, 6 months in the future, or shorter than that or longer than that. But the first row here, anyway, just for explanation, is usually around April 18th, okay? Going through that week and weekend that we're in right now, finishing on Sunday today. And then the second row here is the last week and weekend of April of the month. Okay, so Gemini, let's get into it and call your cards here. So you have the Sun upright, you have Four of Swords in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords upright, and Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Gemini, you start off with the Sun card here. This is beautiful. This is like a youthful energy. This is abundance. It's very peaceful energy in this card. Okay, if this isn't you, Gemini, it could be the person or people you're dealing with. It could be your general environment or situation. But it's also, this card talks about enlightenment. Okay, it talks about aha moments. It talks about spiritual downloads. It talks about revelations. Revelations. And so, again, this is a youthful energy, youthful spirit. You could have children or be around a lot of children, or you're bringing out your inner child or someone else's, or you're just in that energy, okay? And this, again, could be the recent past that we're talking about, or energy that's still kind of lingering around, maybe even today, since it's the end of this weekend right now after today. But really nice energy to start your reading off with here, with the lemur looking up at the sun, and he's kind of in that meditative pose, and it's just a very peaceful energy, okay? Now, your second card here, Gemini, is the Four of Swords in reverse. This is... Sorry, guys. No. Hermes. Hermes. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, guys. Hermes. No. No. Hermes. You're not going to get your treats. You won't get your treats. You won't get your treats tonight. If you keep it up, Hermes. No. Sorry, guys. I have two chihuahuas, and I live right by the stairs, so I think they own the whole building. Anyway, Gemini, let's continue on with your reading. Hopefully he's done now. But yeah, so your second card here is the Four of Swords in the reverse position. I was starting to say that this is how you want to see this card. So this is saying, Gemini, that in the recent past, you could have had a hard time focusing on the present moment. You were overthinking or having anxiety about the future, about the past. You were possibly competing with yourself and others, not knowing that you won something, okay? Or it could just be, again, general confusion, overthinking, anxiety. But in this reverse position, it's saying that you've let it go, or you've already let it go, or you're starting to let it go. But this is a nice card to see here, and especially after the Sun card, because it could be that the reason why you're finally able to let this go is because you did have some aha moment, some type of spiritual download, revelation, or something like that. And so that helped you get into the energy of the Sun, because you let down this mental anxiety, worry, overthinking. All right. So that is nice. Now, Gemini, your third card here is the Four of Wands in the reverse position. This is an energy that talks about there could have been, or could still be, some type of celebration put on hold, or wasn't ready yet. Okay. It could also talk about some type of planning for the future, with another person, a romantic person, a work relationship with friends, family, whatever, how it resonates for you, was also put on hold, or was, kind of abandoned because maybe one side didn't put in enough as the other side did, okay? Always take it how it resonates for you. But I really feel, that because this is also normally a union card when it's in the right side up, when it's right side up, that there could be some type of union off, right? When I say union, again, it could be romantic, It can be work-related. It can be a deeper union with a friend, deeper union with a family member, something like that. So it could be that it's put on hold, or one side is giving more than the other, so it doesn't feel like it's ready yet, okay? And just to show you, when it's right side up, you see this crow here, and they've started the nest. They've got the ribbons on the wands for the celebration, and really small, you can see the wedding rings. Okay, so that's why it's a union card. But right now, actually, I asked my spirit guides before I turned on the camera, when am I going to talk about what was on the top and the bottom of each deck, right? So they asked me to talk about it when we are talking about the Four of Wands in reverse. So I will show you those now. So this is energy. What's on the top and the bottom of each deck is energy from the recent past, or energy also underneath this reading still lingering around, okay? So you have the Five of Swords upright on the top of your deck for the main six here, the animal totem, all the ones with animals. And then on the bottom, you have Six of Wands in reverse, okay? So this is saying that, and we already know this too, because you had the Four of Swords in reverse, that in the recent past, okay, you had a lot of anxiety, worry, overthinking, not focusing enough on the present moment. You were in some type of defensive mode here with the porcupine, right? They've got the needles on their back, okay? You possibly, a little bit of greedy energy too. If it wasn't you, could be the person or people you're dealing with, or the general environment or situation in the recent past, okay? So here, I feel like this, for most of you, since it is a general reading, again, always take it how it resonates, take what resonates, and then leave out the rest, right? But since this Six of Wands is in the reverse position here, and it's right when Spirit wanted to talk about your third card, which was the Four of Wands in reverse, and I said that that was some type of union card, I really feel like this speaks to some type of work situation for some of you, okay? And I say that because this is also a celebration card in the reverse position. Something was put on hold or wasn't well received, okay? But when you put it right side up, just for reference, you see this honeybee here, okay? So the honeybee talks about, working for the queen. So being part of an organization or a whole, okay? But knowing your individual worth, okay? So when it's right side up, it's talking about you feeling your own individual worth, okay? And focusing on that and how it helps contribute to the whole. But when it's reversed, like it came out for you in the recent past, it could be saying that, again, I kind of felt that even intuitively in this card too, where there was some type of union that wasn't well balanced enough. Like one person was planning more than the other, or there was some type of, what's the way to say it? I'm trying to think. Evaluation, or like two people, right? Everything is a relationship, whether it's romantic or not, right? So it's a give and a take. So somebody's give and take was off, okay? And that's why, sorry, let me turn that down. Someone's give and take was off. So it could be you or the other person, right? Or both, maybe, I don't know. But so that's why the celebration was put on hold, the union moving forward, where you guys were going to create something. Maybe it's a work project or whatever. And again, it doesn't have to be a work project. It can be romantic or family or friends or whatever. Okay. But I just really feel like for some of you with the honeybee, it could be really work related. And so that was kind of put on hold. Okay. But let's see, how the rest of your cards come out here in the main six, because this is from the recent past. Okay. And we're just kind of confirming. Oh, I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong card. This is from the recent past, the Five of Swords and Six of Wands. Okay, and my spirit guides wanted me to talk about it when we talked about your Four of Wands in reverse. That's in the main six. So, I always say nothing lasts forever. Energy ebb and flows, and everything happens, I do believe, for a reason. So let's keep going and see what else comes out here. Okay, so Gemini, Also want to shout out my Geminis. I love Geminis. They're the opposite sign from Sagittarius, and since I'm a double Sag, um, I do love me some Gemini. So sending you guys some extra love here. Okay. And your fourth card here, Gemini, is the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. This is a great card as well to have in the reverse position, just like your Four of Swords in reverse, up here that we already talked about, because this is saying that it could have been because the celebration or union or planning for the future was put on hold that made you slow down and observe something and stay in that observation mode. That's when the card is right side up. It's observation mode, right? With the fish jumping out of the water. It's a very emotional card with the cups in the water as well. And it has a little bit of like escapism energy, but since it was reversed for you, that's what you want to see. So you're not escaping your problems. You're not running away from your problems. You're facing your problems. You've got your emotions in more control and check, okay? And now you're ready to take action on something. And this is your first card of the second week. Okay, so that would be starting tomorrow, right? On Monday, whenever, it depends on where you are, but on Monday, the 26th. Okay, now your fifth card here is a great card also following this card. You have the Knight of Swords. So this talks about mental clarity, seeing something from a higher perspective, abundance, forward momentum, moving forward. Okay, really beautiful to see again after the Eight of Cups. So you're getting more emotions, more in check. You're ready to take action. And here you see the crow sitting on this little bird bath or whatever, and he's ready to move forward. Okay, so very nice. And your last card that came out here, it had to come out, you guys, in this last set of readings because it kept coming out for all the other zodiac signs through the last through the readings I've done. Even though I hadn't done, I took a day off or a couple days off because I wasn't feeling good. But here we go again, guys. Here is the Four of Cups in reverse. Now, each sign got it in a different placement. Some had it in their confirmation card, some had it reversed, some had it upside, right side up. And it was just like an energy that was really I can't even talk anymore. What is it? Prevalent in all of the readings. And so when that happens, I usually feel like it has something to do with astrology that's going on. I know there was on the April 17th, there was like 11 different sky placements that were happening. I know that tomorrow is the Scorpio full moon. I did previously think it was Libra, but it is Scorpio starting on the 26th tomorrow. So yeah, I just want to mention that. But anyway, back to the meaning of this card. You actually, for your reading, have it in the nicer position because it's in reverse, and that's kind of how you want to see it, okay? So when this card is right side up, for reference, the octopus is swimming by all of these cups at the end of the bottom of the shipwreck, okay? But he's not interested in any of them. He doesn't like the circumstances or situation that's currently being offered, okay? He doesn't realize that there's a hand of the divine that's going to come in and bring you something better that will vibe with you more. But since your card was in the reverse position or upside down, you are towards the end of this month, Gemini, starting to embrace that trusting in the divine, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, is going to bring you something better. And so that's beautiful card, to end with in that position. Now, I want to go back a little bit before we get into your confirmation cards because I forgot to talk about what was on the top and the bottom of your Llewellyn deck, the one with the yellow border, because they wanted me to talk about it when we talked about your Eight of Cups in reverse. And I kind of just got sidetracked for some reason. It happens when I'm reading. I feel a lot of energy. And so also when you're tired and getting over not feeling good, these things happen. So anyway, what was on the top and the bottom of your Llewellyn deck was on the top was the Hierophant upright. And what was on the bottom is the Six of Pentacles upright. Okay, Gemini, so this could be saying that in the recent past, You could have been in a leadership role, okay? You could have been a teacher or something like that, or people just looked up to you, came to you for answers, okay, with the Hierophant here because he's shown as the priest, okay? So it could also be, if you weren't in a leadership role, that you were speaking to someone who was a teacher, a spiritual guide, a mentor in some way, or you're working with a school organization, something like that. Or you could have just been in the recent past and energy still lingering around where you're open to learning new things, okay, which is always a good skill no matter what age we are or where we are, right? Or never stop learning in life. And here you have this beautiful energy of the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. So this is also saying that in the recent past, you were feeling more of an equal give and take with people around you, within yourself, your interactions with others. So you felt like you could give something back. It doesn't have to be money, even though it's a Pentacles card, okay? You could have been giving back your time or helping someone learn a skill, or giving some knowledge, especially since it's right next to the Hierophant card. This could be saying, again, that you have some type of knowledge or skill that other people don't. And so maybe you were becoming a teacher, even if you weren't in a school, you were helping someone in the neighborhood or your friends or your family or whatever, learn something to give back, to the universe, kind of to balance the scales of saying, okay, I have a little extra time. I want to help this person out. Okay, so this is really beautiful energy, however it resonates for you. And, when they wanted me to talk about this with the Eight of Cups in the reverse position, I really feel like, basically, since the Eight of Cups in reverse was following the Four of Wands in reverse, right? That celebration put on hold or wasn't well received, or the planning for the future with someone, right? With the Union card in the reverse position with the crow here. Remember this one? Since the Eight of Cups is following, the Eight of Cups in reverse is following the Four of Wands in reverse, this is basically telling me that whatever could have upset you, last week, or even still today, this weekend, into next week a little bit, where there was some type of union that was off, that upset you, or planning, yes, thank you, right on the bell, or planning for the future upset you because the other person, or both of you, weren't putting in enough effort or something like that. You're not going to let it upset you, Gemini, for very long. Okay, you're not going to just stay in that observation mode for very long, because again, we know, since the Eight of Cups is in the first card in the second week, that you're now ready to take action. Sorry, Hermes. And it could be you're now ready to take action because you feel like giving back to others is how you're going to get out of that funky energy, whatever it was, okay? So, and I also feel like, I'll talk real quickly again, because I know we're going to go over a little bit, but that happens. It's more important is the message. With the Six of Wands, which was on the bottom of your other deck in the reverse position, and remember the honeybee, right? The worker bee not feeling valued, and what they contribute to give to the queen, what they contribute within the bee colony or community or whatever you want to call it, right? So, this is basically saying that maybe you're going to decide to, leave some type of work situation or leave some type of project, or it doesn't have to be work again, but you're going to start being like, I'm going to go where I'm valued, right? I know that I have a really awesome skill or set of knowledge that I can give back to others, right? Where I will be appreciated, okay? So I just wanted to mention that for some of you. It might not resonate for everyone since it is a general reading, but just wanted to put it out there. Okay? All right. Now, since we already did the other two, we're going to get into your confirmation cards here, Gemini. Okay. So you have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles upright. So when the Knight of Cups is in the reverse position, this is very similar energy. Oops, let me put these back where they were. This is very similar energy to, excuse me, the Four of Wands energy, where some sort of a celebration or offer or communication was put on hold because, and this could have been in the recent past. Like I said, it could have happened. It could have happened last week. It could happen the week before. Whatever it resonates for you. Could have happened years ago. I don't know. Time is fluid, right? But that's because they're both in the reverse position. Okay. So there could have been, again, like some type of offer or communication, medium-sized offer, right? Since it is a Knight, okay. It could just be stagnant energy if it's not a communication or offer from universe or from yourself to someone or someone to you, okay. But just it could just be stagnant energy, and that's because in the recent past there was a celebration or something put on hold, or wasn't well received or didn't happen yet because of this imbalance that we talked about earlier, okay? But, oh, sorry, let me turn that down. But also when this Knight of Cups in the reverse position is confirming the Sun upright and the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is basically saying that, again, like I said earlier, Gemini, whatever was like bringing you down about that work situation or romantic situation or friend or family situation, you're not going to let it get you down for very long, right? Because then you're going to go somewhere where you are valued. Okay, that's right. Because it's confirming the Sun. So you have that aha moment, you have that spiritual download, that revelation. And then you say, okay, I'm now going to take action and have my emotions in check. And I'm not confused anymore. I have all the information I need. Okay, so I'm going to move forward. So even though two of these cards are reversed, one is a good reversal, the other one isn't, but then you have the Sun. So just keep that in mind, Gemini. All right, moving forward. So then your second confirmation card here is the Nine of Wands in the reverse position, and it's confirming the Four of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords upright. So this is saying that the more that you let your defenses down, okay, the more that you show that you aren't vulnerable, okay, people cannot take advantage of you, right? I mean, you don't want to be a jerk or an asshole, excuse my language, but you don't want to be like this guy, right? You don't want to be always on the defensive and showing people that you're vulnerable and you're weak in some way. Okay, so because it came out reversed for you, that's how you want to see that card, and that means that you already know that. Okay, and since this Nine of Wands is confirming the Four of Swords, you already know that. So then you let that confusion go down, you let that worry, that anxiety down, right? And then you came into having more mental clarity for the future, more abundance, seeing things from a higher perspective. So that's beautiful. Hermes. No. Sorry, guys. Hermes. No. Okay. So, Gemini, your last confirmation card is the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. This is a beautiful energy of planning for the future, being grateful and thankful for what you already have. Okay. And a very peaceful, passionate, abundant energy in this card. And it is confirming the Four of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is basically telling us that, in this next week, the last week of April here, the month, that you are able to, again, let go of whatever this union or celebration that was put on hold that didn't come through or didn't happen yet. The more that you're able to let that go and know that something from the divine will come in and bring you something that resonates with you better, that people, situations resonate or are better for you, the more that you get into that energy and the more that you just kind of plan for the future and stay course, okay, that things will be okay and you will move forward. So that is beautiful, Gemini. All right. So hopefully that made sense for you. Always feel free to let me know in the comments down below how things go. You can always come back later too. But that is what I have for you, Gemini, regarding the tarot. Real quick, since I know we're over time, I do have your 3 oracle cards here as well. So you got the Cat Oracle card for your first one, and it says, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your overdependency on others. Okay. So that may be a message for some of you guys during this time. All right. And your second oracle card is your love oracle card. Even if you're not looking for this reading for a romantic situation, there are other forms of love, right? Platonic and family and all of that. So anyway, your message is flirt. It says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. That's beautiful, Gemini. And it definitely sounds like a Gemini, right? You guys have really, your communication skills are like off the charts. You guys like to talk to everybody, and you just always have a really fun energy. So embrace that, right? Maybe bring that out more than normal. But again, take it how it resonates. And then your last oracle card, Gemini, is Star Ancestors. And it says, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Okay, and then it's like the 3 pyramids in Egypt and the sky in the background, and it looks like Thoth, the Egyptian god, and I can't tell what the other one is, but could be a message for some of you guys. I am going to look this one up real quick. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I kind of want to know a little bit more about this card. Okay, hold on. 102. Okay. I'll just read the activation. It just tells you something to think about, okay? It says, Starseed activation. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I'm ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. Oh, okay. And it says, you're here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology, and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now, to unlock your soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony on Earth and one day will again. Okay, so that could be a message for some of you guys, but you can always look it up. It's the Rebecca Campbell deck, and I'm sure there's more info. I can see it in the book, but we don't have time for that. So you can always look it up online and see what else you can find out about it. All right. So thank you guys so much. Again, real quick before we go, I'm going to take a picture of all these cards that I pulled for you here today, and I'll be posting them on my Facebook link. So if you ever want to take a picture, if you ever want to take a look at the picture, I just take one photo of everything, and you can always see it really clearly. You can either click in the description box below or click on my website, MalesseaMagicLight.com. Once there, find the Facebook link, and then scroll down, find the Gemini reading that I'll post in a few minutes, and the first comment will be the photo if you want to take a look, but you don't have to, of course. So anyway, guys, I will be starting with you guys second in the next set of readings since you had to wait so long, so I really appreciate your energy as always and your patience. And oh yeah, one more announcement, Gemini. I'm going to tell everyone the next set of readings too, but I'm going to be devoting more time to this channel, and I'm going to be doing hopefully soon weekly readings and different kinds of readings, and I'm going to be opening up the chat again, and I'll be doing readings just for mini readings for people, that want to get a quick question answered or something like that. So I'm really looking forward to having more time to devote to you guys and to this channel, because this is something that I love doing. So just wanted to put that out there too. So I'll mention it again. Don't worry. So anyway, I will see you guys later. All right, take care. Bye.